Everybody, welcome to the Wrestleview International Desk. We are joined in studio by one of the owners of Two Counties, and on the phone, another owner of Two Counties. In studio, Martin Ward, and on the phone, Kevin McCarran. So how are things?
Things are good.
We've been promoting you guys now for just over 4 months, and I have to say, it's one of the best products out there. There's lots of different wrestling promotions, lots of different wrestling, anything, T-shirts, DVDs, fan sites. You guys are probably the best. You have competition from like barbershops and all that kind of stuff, barbershop tees and a few others. But personally, considering the fact it's an Irish company and it's a new company, business is booming.
It certainly is. We've had orders at this point in 4 months, and we've had orders on 3 different continents at this stage. So we're getting the name out there. But it all started, as you say, there's competition out there, barbershop and a few other ones. And myself and Kevin were just sitting in a pub one day. We seen the new releases from one of our competitors, and as a throwaway comment, I just said, I think we could do a better job than that. A couple of days later, I got an email from Kevin saying, if you're serious, we should look into it. We did our research, and as you said, on June 16th, we opened up, and business is going really well.
And it was your idea as a throwaway comment. How did you and Kevin actually get together as business partners?
Kevin, do you want to take that one?
Yeah, certainly. Well, we're friends from school anyway, and we're living together down in Dublin. Martin said we were out in the pub that night. Of course, Martin being straight edge, I was the only one drinking, so the comment was just thrown out there, and as he said it kept just growing in my mind, and I was looking through all the other competitors, and I said, why not? I think we should give this a shot. And we just decided, we threw together a few designs, and we thought, we got good feedback from other of our friends that we showed as well, and we decided to get the website set up, stick some of the shirts up there, and ever since we've been getting great feedback from everyone who's seen them, whether it's on the website, on the Twitter page, or on the Facebook account. It's just snowballed from there.
Tell me, Kevin, where do your ideas actually come from? Who designs them, and how do you go about producing a two-count T-shirt?
Well, the design side is purely Martin now. He just throw the odd idea out, but when it comes to the actual design, it's Martin himself that does it. When it comes to coming up with the ideas, we pretty much just brainstorm.
Okay.
I mean, we would get together some evenings and we just think, all right, what's relevant and thing at the moment, or what has stood the test of time? What's a good retro reference to throw out there? And honestly, like half of my ideas are just, again, it's that throwaway comment thing. We were watching, I think it was a YouTube video about Bret Hart and the Montreal Screwjob, and I just happened to say, wasn't even thinking about it. With a shirt, I left my heart in Montreal, and that idea just got legs, and that was it.
What about you, Martin? How would you come up with your ideas?
It could come from anything. One of our better ones that's to be released in the next month or so is our Breaking Kayfabe shirt, and that was literally just me and Kevin sitting at home watching Netflix, watching Breaking Bad, and Kevin turns around and says, Breaking Kayfabe, and we took the logo from the Breaking Bad series, switched it about on the software we have on our laptops, and we actually came out with the shirt design the next day, and following day we did a couple of internet memes regarding Breaking Bad, and that's probably the main way we're gaining attention now is through internet memes.
Yeah.
And if anyone was starting a business at the minute, I suggest them to go about raising awareness via that outlet rather than paying for advertising. When we started, we paid for advertising, but at the minute we just create funny, entertaining YouTube videos, funny, entertaining internet memes, and it's really working for us. But as regard to designs, they could come from anything. I think overall Kevin has came up with the better designs, and I've come up with more designs. So if you're looking for the quality, it's Kevin. If you're looking for the quantity, it's me. But at the moment we have 4 large whiteboards in our office at home, and we have ideas for shirts for the next 4 years, I'd say.
Fantastic.
But when something happens on Raw this week, we can just get an idea and push that to the front of the next order list.
Just you have to be careful booking ahead. We all seen what WCW did.
Exactly. You can't it changes minute to minute.
Thankfully, WCW was actually feeding some of our newer designs, some Vince Russo-based designs. In fact, I think Martin threw up Russo Roulette one on the Facebook page there so long ago.
It's Russo Roulette. It's going to be a baseball tee for us, and it's basically has a strange font saying Russo Roulette, then a roulette wheel on it, and each segment has a different roulette-related segment. It's things from ref bumps to double turns to hair versus mask.
I was just about to ask, how many pole matches are there?
Just the one on it. Just the one. We've got
the wheel's not big enough.
Has there ever been a pole on a pole match? And on that pole was another pole?
I'd say once Russo gets back into the booking side of things, we can expect that in the near future.
And then there's a swear finish.
Absolutely.
I always loved how wrestling fans are so persnickety about it. First, it's when Russo's booking, it's fire Russo. Then when things go bad once Russo is gone, it's hire Russo. Then it's fire Russo again. You can never.
There's a shirt.
Decide.
The guy can't catch a break,
There's a shirt for you. There's a shirt for you guys. Hire Russo, fire Russo, and then hire Russo.
No, wait, hire him.
No, just hire him. Just so we have something to complain about.
My hands up. I'm actually a fan of Vince Russo. I'll defend him.
Kevin has a signed Russo DVD in his room, framed. He went out and bought a frame.
Which DVD is it?
It's the guest booker from Kayfabe Commentaries. It was Vince Russo rebooting the invasion angle.
Actually, that would be pretty interesting. I even though we do give Russo a hard time here, I understand where he's coming from, kind of, due to his two books.
Yeah, I'll say this. If he did book the invasion angle, it couldn't have been much worse.
No, it couldn't have.
Exactly.
I recently went back and watched the whole thing.
And he actually understood the WCW guys, so at least they'd have been booked as credible threats instead of stalkers and jobbers.
Okay, Kevin, we also have another DVD of Jim Cornette doing the exact same booking angle, and I'd probably recommend that ahead of the Russo one.
Oh, so you have Jim Cornette and Kevin's into Russo?
Yes.
That's a good mix right there.
So the thing is with Russo, he's fine with the bigger picture thing. He's good at the start, but when it comes to the details in between, that's where he messes up.
I agree with you there 100%. But just moving on there, you talked about 2 Count TV, which you guys do. Whose idea was that, and how do you put it together? Because it basically, for anybody who hasn't seen it, it's you guys promoting the shirts that are coming out, but then you have random little skits and stuff that you do. So who wants to take that?
I can take that. I think it was Kevin's original idea. If you look at episode 1, it was just the basic information, how to use the website, designs upcoming, and it was all very straightforward, straight-laced. And then by episode 2, things changed drastically. It's maybe 90% inside jokes, comedy skits, news segments, and then 10%, these are our new designs, these are our latest offers. I think it just keeps the people more entertained, and people. We've actually seen the viewership increase. The more skits we introduce, the more characters, and we're only starting out, but it's helped us gain a lot more awareness. Like the YouTube channel is close to hitting 2,000 views, so that's 2,000 people who wouldn't have known about us, and it's something we're able to do free of charge. We're able to do it in our own home. And we have an incredible time putting it together. We could sit at home, watch TV, and have a boring night. But as soon as the camera comes on, the simplest things that we say to one another, it's just forbidden laughter. A 20-second segment on 2 Count TV could take 4 hours to record because we're laughing so hard. Yeah,
no, we've all been there. We know exactly what that's like. But
our blooper reel is epic.
You guys should release that.
We will, either at Christmas time or 1 year anniversary.
That's a pretty good idea, and I'll look forward to seeing that.